Hello, Michelle Ray here. I'm a nationally board certified health and wellness coach, and I am here to introduce my very first online course. It's called Building Your Coaching Practice, Enhancing Your Coaching Business. It's a course specifically designed for coaches, but in addition, if you are a business owner and wanting to accelerate your business, I highly recommend taking a look at this course and see if it is something that you would like to incorporate into your practice to really clarify and accelerate your business. So how to get interested in this topic? Fortunately for me, I have been graduate faculty at the University of Minnesota in the Center for Spirituality and Healing for the last number of years, over a decade now. And I teach in the master's program in integrative health and well-being coaching, as well as we offer a certificate program. It's a graduate certificate in integrative therapies and healing practices on the health coaching track. So in 2017, I became a nationally board certified health and wellness coach and have been very interested in expanding the conversation about health and well-being through our coaching organization. We've got almost 2,000 coaches at this point in time, maybe more by the time you're watching this program, certified, have sat for boards and passed. And so this is an offering of continuing education for 2 credits to anyone who has the certification. I have gone ahead as my organization, the Center Within, here based in Minneapolis, Minnesota, but I have coaching clients around the country and even a couple around the world. But it's an offering to be able to offer continuing education courses. I'll offer a piece on that one as well. If there's any courses that you are particularly interested in as a health and nationally board certified health and wellness coach, let me know. And I'm looking to work with other coaches, other healthcare professionals that have expertise in various illness areas of coaching skills, of wellness, and of business development. So keep me in mind in terms of letting me know about topics or if you're interested in possibly even teaching a course. So this course is really designed to help you take a step back and clarify your business. What is it that's at the heart of your business? Is it the same as it was before? Are you just getting started? And there's some phenomenal exercises as well as some guided meditations to kind of help really get you in touch with your own passion, your heart song, your gifts. We're interested in being able to really articulate that vision and be able to understand and language it in a way that appeals to and attracts your client. Maybe you already have a yoga business, or you're a massage therapist, or you're a nurse practitioner. Maybe you're working inside of an organization, or maybe you are an entrepreneur and have your own business, or somewhere in between. So it helps us to get clear on that vision. And I know in my own practice at the beginning, I worked with a number of people who really were struggling in their daily life and working to go from dysfunctional and dysregulated and over-aroused to be able to be functional. And over time, what it's morphed to, as I've sat and really looked at my own values and reassessed my business occasionally, I really enjoy working with people like you that already are in a functional place, working to optimize your offering, your service in the world, and even moving towards that stage of enlightenment where you feel like your mind, body, and spirit are all aligned with what's coming in and going out. Another piece for me that's been very helpful is to step back and take a look at the balance between my work life, my professional life, my alone time, my social time. I recently wrote a book, actually in 2017, it was published, called Living from the Center Within. And it takes a number of these concepts of mindful living and invites us to step up and be expressive with our gifts and talents and in the service we have in the world. And at some point it became all consuming. I'd wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning to use the bathroom and I couldn't go back to sleep because there were so many ideas running through my mind. And I really had to slow down and recognize that whether it's exhilaration or terror, right, that kind of stress response, overactivated, over-aroused sympathetic nervous system was not helping me. So I was really able to find, again, a way to, no matter where I am navigating my business, to assess, to be mindful about it, and then really be intentional about my practices in terms of keeping that in balance. It's also very valuable to take a step back and look at your strengths, your weaknesses, opportunities, and threats for you as a health coach, for your business at large, for health coaching nationally at large, for instance, or in your community. And then what are the trends in health and wellness in this country or around the world? So it's very useful and can inform your next steps to get clear about that as well. Another tool I offer in this course is a technique to be able to really step back and look at your purpose and what are the priorities under that and what are the specific goals underneath that. Because as we know, research tells us that if we write down goals, we're 40% more likely to succeed, right? And if we share them with someone, we are up to 80%, 79% more likely to actually implement and achieve them. So this exercise is really about fleshing out what are some of my short-term, mid-term, and long-term goals, purposes, and priorities and goals to be able to work that document, have an alive business plan piece, so to speak. The last topic we cover in this area is abundance. And one of the things that makes my heart sing is when we as coaches or any one of us offering service in the world recognize it is a disservice to our potential clients if they cannot find us. So how do we open up and live our life inviting those who can be supported and encouraged and guided by our practice to find us, to receive the wealth, money, information, support, inspiration. You know, for me, personal satisfaction of watching the ahas in my clients. It's amazing. So help others to find you. Get your message out there. Be abundant in receiving and giving. And for me in my life, a couple examples have been through teaching at the center. I've been invited to offer a course in the Minnesota Humphrey Policy and Public School of Public Affairs to the Humphrey Policy Fellows. And it's been a phenomenal course I've done for several years now on leading intelligently. And it talks about for leaders in public policy, emotional, social, and conversational intelligence through mindfulness. Another opportunity that's come is I'm started offering a health coaching for pharmacists. I'm a registered pharmacist, a spiritual director. I teach, have incorporate Reiki and therapeutic touch and a variety of mind, body, spirit modalities, training through the Center for Mind, Body Medicine. And so by getting more clear about my abundance, what lights me up, and receiving that, it's attracted other opportunities. I have a keynote speech coming up in northern Minnesota the first weekend in May at a women's wellness conference. And that all comes to me through this alignment, through resonating into the morphic field, right, our quantum field, who and what it is that lights me up, and then gathering opportunities, people that can be mutually beneficial with me in those opportunities. So taking a look at and the finance and the budgeting and the abundance. If you don't have time for the course, or if you want more after the course, I am open to offering you one-on-one coaching, support, guidance, encouragement. I have an office here in Bloomington, Minnesota, and if you're not local, that's great. I offer all kinds of phones, and I use Zoom primarily for my web coaching, but I'd really look forward to hearing about you and learning about you through this course or through any kind of ongoing development, mind, body, spirit development that you are interested in. So enjoy the course. And looking forward if you're interested in joining. And if not, and you have questions or want to be in touch, by all means, that information is here as well. Michelle, M-I-C-H-E-L-E, at centerwithin.com or www.centerwithin.com. Blessings to you on your journey.